Man, it was 4 games yesterday, man. What happened to the Northern Arizona game? Merry Christmas, we live. Merry Christmas, we are live this morning with NBA, college basketball, NFL. Bowl season is going down today. If you need plays, you need to hit me up on Twitter. I got plays in the NBA, college basketball, NFL today. You only got one bowl game today in college football. $25 a sport or $40 all sports package. I also have parlay packages. I got a 17 parlay and an 18 parlay for sale. They start today. NFL plays, and it's 6 NFL plays and 2 college football plays. Guaranteed to get you racks. If this hit, you're going to get racks. We got a nice slate of games today. We got, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games in the NBA. 5 games in the NBA. Then we were supposed to have 4 games in college basketball today, but I guess the other team got COVID or some shit, because they was on the schedule this morning when I looked on here, and now they ain't on here no more. It was Northern Arizona versus Hawaii. That was supposed to be one of these games today, and I don't know what happened. They took them off the schedule. You know, they must got COVID or something. You can get you a 3-team parlay in college basketball. Put you 100 on that. That's a nice payday. Then we got NFL today. We got NFL today. We got 1, 2, 3. No, that's tomorrow. We got 1, 2. We got 2 games today. Yeah, 2 games today. We got Cleveland versus Green Bay and the Colts versus Arizona. Get your Christmas bag this morning. And we said we got 2 games in the NFL today. And then we got the 3 games in college basketball. And then we got 5 games in the NBA. I just wish that ESPN and all these other motherfucking sites, man, stop pushing that LeBron shit down the motherfucker's throat, man. Like, I don't need to see this motherfucker every time I go on fucking any motherfucking social media site and shit, man. I don't need to see him. I don't need to hear nothing about him. Like, they always talking about this motherfucker, man. I'm like, this the shittiest team, one of the shittiest teams in the NBA, and you want to keep talking about this motherfucker. You keep losing by 30 and 25 and motherfucking 50 motherfucking points and shit. You know what I'm saying? You keep losing and shit, but you want to talk about this motherfucker, man. Fuck, I want to talk about this loser for. Like, the Lakers are some loser motherfuckers. That's what the fuck they is. They some losing motherfuckers, man. Until they start winning some motherfucking games, you know what I'm saying? They shouldn't talk about the motherfuckers, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I call LeBron a front runner and shit, cause he don't keep that same energy when, like when he played against the Spurs the other night and shit. He went pumping his chest and all that shit out in that game. It wasn't none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't keep that same energy he had in Indiana when he was stunting and all that shit. Go home and lose to the Spurs by motherfucking 28 points and shit. Bum ass motherfuckers. And they might win today just by on default because motherfucking Durant and Kyrie ain't playing today. You know what I'm saying? Durant and Kyrie out. Only person that's gonna play is James Harden. He by himself. Like, they ain't even got no side pieces. Brooklyn ain't even got no side pieces and shit. James gonna be out there by his motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? Like, this should be the game Lakers should motherfucking win. Like, damn, James Harden out there by his motherfucking self. Well, I be hating that shit, man. And then they try to push these stats up like motherfucking LeBron is goddamn the greatest of all times and shit. That motherfucker ain't the greatest of all times, man. Like, you ain't better than Will Chamberlain, man. I keep telling motherfuckers, man. See, that's because people ain't never stayed. This young generation ain't seen no motherfucker Will Chamberlain, man. They ain't seen no Will Chamberlain. They ain't seen no Will Chamberlain stats. They ain't seen no highlights, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this motherfucker is not the goddamn GOAT, man. Fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Will Chamberlain is the motherfucking GOAT. So I see a motherfucker drop 101 points in the goddamn NBA game. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the GOAT. Will Chamberlain got shit where he was averaging motherfucking like 55 points, 28 rebounds, 10 motherfucking blocks a game. Not just no one game where you luck up and have a hot hand and shit. You know what I'm saying? You get 50 or 60. This motherfucker was averaging 50 a game. The only motherfucker I ever seen block the sky hook was Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain blocking the sky hook. Kareem sky hook, where they said there was an unstoppable shot. Wilt Chamberlain was blocking that shit. So it just pissed me off. Like every time I go on motherfucking YouTube or I go on motherfucking Twitter or some shit, it's a motherfucker that don't know nothing about basketball and shit talking about LeBron is the greatest of all time. No, the fuck he ain't. Motherfucker. Fuck is he the greatest of all time? He got 6 motherfucking losses in the finals. Fuck. That's the only thing he got over motherfucker with Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain got his racks. He should have had multiple motherfucking racks, but you gotta realize, you know, he was balling back in the motherfucking 30s and the 40s and shit. You know what I'm saying? Going through a whole bunch of racism shit, all types of shit like that. So, you know, those times back in the 30s and the 20s, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Those was fucked up times. But yeah, we got the NBA today, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what to do. You gotta hit me up on Twitter, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on motherfucking Instagram no more and shit. All right, no more Instagram. Twitter only. You know what I'm saying? Twitter only. You know how to find me. There ain't no such thing as, oh, I can't find you and all that. You ain't trying to find me. So, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no excuses. If you trying to get to this paper today in the NBA, college basketball, and NFL. We got 2 games in the NFL today, man. You know what I'm saying? 2 games in the NFL, 5 games in the NBA, and 3 games in college basketball. What you gonna do, man? Like, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You gonna get in the game or you gonna sit on the sidelines and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to cash tonight. I'm still salty about that Northern Arizona and Hawaii game. I was trying to make a clean 4-0 sweep in college basketball and shit. You know. Got my clients some money in college basketball. When was it? Day before yesterday? Yeah. Because it went shit yesterday, so. You know. My last couple of parlays, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, the last one, you know, it cashed. But the ones before that, I was missing they ass by 1 motherfucking game. Like 1 point. Like I had Middle Tennessee State plus 11. And it was a 16 parlay. I had 5 in. And I just needed Middle Tennessee State to cover that 11 points. And they was up all game. So I'm like, okay, cool. Up at the half and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then we get to the second half. They was still up all the way until like motherfucking 2 minutes left in the game, man. 2 minutes left in the game. Then they lost the lead and shit. And I'm like, okay, we still good. You know, they lost the lead. They only down 2 points and shit. And then, you know, I go around the corner and come back. These motherfuckers down double digits. Like, they was down double digits so fast. I'm like, man, how the fuck can you, like, you was up all game until 2 minutes left in the game and shit. and you getting points, and then within 2 minutes you down double digits, and then not only did you lose by double digits, you lost by 12. You lost by 12 and I had 11 and shit. Like, that's 1 point, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was so salty about that. Like, the lose on the parlay by 1 point, man. Like, 1 point. I was like, damn, man. Like, I just couldn't believe it, though. Like, I had to check the score like 10 motherfucking times before I even motherfucking accepted, you know what I'm saying? What it was telling me and shit, because I just couldn't believe what I was seeing and shit, man. I couldn't believe that shit, man. And then on the other parlay that I had, it was a 6-teamer. I had 5 in, and I think we was waiting on. Let me go back and look at my stats and shit. We was waiting on. Oh yeah, I was waiting on Arizona on the other parlay I had. You know what I'm saying? That was a 17 parlay. We had 6 in. We was waiting on the last one. It was Arizona. We had Arizona +3. They undefeated going on the road to Tennessee. See, Tennessee is just one of those teams, man. Like, you don't know what motherfucking Tennessee team you gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Because I done roll with Tennessee, and them bitch ass motherfuckers done laid down on me and shit. You know what I'm saying? They laid down on me. They don't cover the spread. And then when I go against them, then they just miraculously got all the offense in the world. You know what I'm saying? Blow my team out and shit. But I had Arizona +3, and they ended up losing by, I think, 7 or some shit. They ended up losing by 7. Like, they had came all the way back, was only down like 2 or 3 points and shit, and they just could never get over the hump and shit. So that was another parlay I missed out on and shit. You know what I'm saying? Bowl season, we still alive in bowl season, man. You know what I'm saying? I told you I got a 9-team parlay in bowl season, and I got 3 in on it. I'm still waiting on these other games. I'm just salty that they spread all these fucking games out and shit, man. Like, they do this shit, they do it for a reason and shit. You know what I'm saying? They spread all these games out so we can lose and shit. And, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to lose, man. Like, I got big boy major plays in on this bowl season shit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was trying to say. Like, man, I got an 18, not an 18, like an 18 parlay, man. You know what I'm saying? It start today. It's 6 NFL teams and 2 college football. But you gotta take risks, you know what I'm saying? Gambling is always about risk and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all about risk. Scared man can't never win and shit, man. Like, you know, at least you try, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just sit back on the sidelines like, man, fuck. You know, soon as that shit dropped on the bowl season, I went and locked that shit in immediately. I just wish that they had all these games, like, you know what I'm saying, around about now and shit. Like, we gotta wait a whole fucking week just to get to the motherfucking college bowl playoffs and shit. You know what I'm saying? I wish that shit was this weekend. Fuck, I gotta wait a whole fucking another week and shit, man. Like, because they got so many other games that, you know, I passed over. Like, I passed over a whole lot of games, but like all these little small games, like I got a side on who I like on here and shit, but I ain't put none of these on my official 19 parlay. Like, no, I ain't put none of that shit on there. All right, so my parlay, it don't start back up until the 30th. That's when it start back up and shit on the 30th, and then it just keep going all the way into the new year. Hell, I put in a parlay going all the way into the new year. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to take that risk, you know, because the reward is so gravy. It's so gravy, the reward. I'm talking about racks. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about, we going to collect, a couple $100 and shit, $400, $500, $600. Nah, we talking about racks. And I don't even care about none of these games for real until we get to the real shit. To the playoff shit. Like, man, I wouldn't care about none of this shit, man. Like, for real. Like, I'm gonna be in tune to it because I got clients that like college football and shit. So I'm gonna be on it, but I ain't gonna be like glued to my TV looking at. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, wait till the 30th and shit, man. When everything start cracking. That's the first college game up. It's gonna be all right. So Michigan at night. Where the fuck is? Oh, okay. Cincinnati and Alabama. It's at 3:30. They start off. They start the playoff. They start the playoff. And then there's so much shit going on in the NBA as far as outbreaks and shit, man. This shit crazy. It's just my theory and shit, you know what I'm saying? I believe just my theory, I just believe motherfucking LeBron motherfucking started that outbreak in the NBA and shit. Cause you remember back when they said he had COVID and then they came back was like, oh, he had two negative tests overnight, so we gonna let him play the next day. Like, how the fuck can you get COVID and then play the next day? You know what I'm saying? They came back and said, oh, LeBron had 4 negative COVID tests, so he get to play the next day. But everybody else in the NBA get COVID. They got to go on motherfucking quarantine for motherfucking 10 days and shit, man. That's why I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You telling me LeBron got COVID? Just go back and look at that shit. LeBron had COVID, and they said he had COVID. They say he gonna be out for 10 days and shit. Then they came back within like 4 or 5 hours. They said LeBron had 2 motherfucking negative COVID tests, so he could get to play in the next game, which was the next day versus who did he go out there and play against? It was I forgot who the fuck he went out there and played. Let me go back and look at this shit, man. Go back and look at this, because I'll pull it up right here, man. Because I was like, there's no way. How the hell you get COVID and then you get to play the next day? Talking about he had 2 negative tests and shit, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all let LeBron go out there with COVID and shit. Y'all let him do that shit. Now y'all got this big ass outbreak going on in the NBA and shit because of his ass. That's the latest. It was in December. It was versus. Oh, it was the Clippers. Yeah, it was the Clippers. It was the Battle of LA and shit. They said he had COVID. after the Sacramento game. Like after the Sacramento game, they said he had COVID and shit. This the next day. Look, that's Tuesday. Shit, motherfucker, hurry up and load up. Shit, slow ass shit. So that was on a Friday and shit. But still, like, you know what I'm saying? It can't be. Hold on, I'm looking at this shit again, man. Friday, Sunday, Tuesday. I know it was a home game. It was then, cause I know it was one of them. It was a big game and shit, and he came back and played, and he lost. Oh man, let's look at these stats and shit. Yeah, he came back versus the Clippers, and he went down. There was too much. Really, it was a team effort by the Clippers. But still, like they got this big ass outbreak and shit. You know what I'm saying? If you go back and you check the motherfucking stat line of when LeBron got COVID and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? They said he tested negative. And I was like, there's no way. Like, if you got it, there's no way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this the only motherfucker I ever seen get COVID. And then they said he had 2 negative tests and shit. Then went and played the next motherfucking game and shit. Like, he didn't sit out no games for that shit. But everybody else that you see that they said, oh, got COVID, they got to be in fucking quarantine for motherfucking 10 days and shit, man. That just lets you know LeBron run the motherfucking NBA and shit. LeBron run the NBA, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he run that shit, bro. Like, the motherfuckers don't never say nothing bad about LeBron ever and shit. Even if he losing, like they still would hold on, like, oh, he could be out the playoffs and they could be like, oh, LeBron could still get the team into the playoffs and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, for real, if the Lakers really want to win, they need to trade AD soft ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? They need to trade his ass. Like, if I was the Lake Show, I would trade motherfucking AD. But see, you ain't gonna. I want Joker, but Denver ain't gonna give me Joker for AD. They fuck around and laugh at me and hang up the phone and shit. Like, fuck out of here. We don't want no goddamn soft ass AD. Motherfucker can't even get 10 rebounds in the game and shit. I just saw Joker get like 24 rebounds the other night and shit. You know what I'm saying? Joker had 20-something rebounds the other night, man. What was it? Let me go. I just saw it. I was like, damn, Joker put in work. And I don't need none. And they was winning all game and they end up losing this game to Charlotte and shit. It's like, damn, like the Joker over here putting in work and shit and y'all lose that lost. Yeah, they lost to Charlotte. There's too much motherfucking Kelly Oubre off the bench, PJ Weinstein. Like they had a Ball 16, Bridges 16, Rozier 17. Look, Joker 29 points, 21 rebounds. And look at this bullshit they got around motherfucking the Joker, man. Like they got some straight garbage around him. Monty Morris, V. Kennard, Will Barton. Man, Will Barton been so overrated for so many years. Like they should have been got rid of his ass. Like he don't never step up when you need him to. Look at this shit. 33 minutes, 11 points, man. This Campozo motherfucking dude, like 12 points, 33 minutes, 3 for 10 from the 3-point line. Like Austin Rivers, he's washed up. don't even know who the fuck these other motherfuckers is down here. Highland, they gotta be young boys and shit. But still, look at that crap they got around the Joker, man. That's crazy, man. If I was the Joker, I'd be trying to get the fuck out of Denver. Like, man, you ain't gonna win in Denver, bruh. You ain't gonna win here, man. Look at this shit, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would seriously get the fuck out of Denver, man. Like, you gonna look up, you gonna be like 10 motherfucking years in Denver and you ain't won shit but an MVP. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't even want to give you the MVP last year. Like, they ain't even want to give you that shit. They said you won MVP because you ain't get hurt. You play every game in the season and shit. That's why he got MVP. Like, that was fucked up. Like, they ain't even want to look at his body of work. Like, that ain't his fault. These other motherfuckers break down. Embiid and motherfucking AD. You know what I'm saying? Like, you motherfuckers don't put in no work in the off season. You don't hit no weights. You know what I'm saying? That's why they brittle and shit, bro. They don't work out. That's why LeBron still here at year 19, because he work out and shit. You know what I'm saying? These other motherfuckers, they don't work out, bro. Look at Zion and shit, man. Zion up there in motherfucking New Orleans. This motherfucker look like he weighed like 300. They said he weighed like 330 pounds, bro. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, he came to the NBA and just started eating and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he gonna fuck around and eat himself out the fucking league and shit, bro. When it was Zion and John Morant. They was the 1 and 2, you know what I'm saying, coming out of the college the same year and shit. And I told everybody, I was like, man, if I had the number 1 pick, I would take Ja Morant over motherfucking Zion and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because just on the strength, because I saw that Zion, it's gonna take him some time for him to get his NBA game together and shit. Like, he was ready for the NBA as far as like physical, body wise, and athletic wise and all that shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, you check the boxes on that shit. But I'm talking about as far as skill. I'm talking about like bringing the ball up the court and shit, crossing motherfuckers over and shit, pulling up for a jumper and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Skill. Not no catch and shoot type shit. Not no throw the ball up and I catch lives all day like Clint Capella type shit. Like, nah. I'm watching Ja in college dropping triple dubs and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? This dude is gonna be an animal and shit. Like, all because he was down there in Murray State and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now look at him now. John Moran is a motherfucking all-star and shit. And motherfucking Zion he gonna be an afterthought if he don't get that weight under control and shit. But for real, I don't even think he wanna be there for real and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You would think, if you stay in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying, your first contract, they gonna break you off and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna get broke off. Like, you the face of their franchise and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? They talking about 200 million and shit. Like, you gonna leave all that shit on the table? And then when I saw him on the Mountain Dew commercial, I'm like, out of all commercials, man, Mountain Dew, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to be with no goddamn Mountain Dew. You should have signed up with some water commercials. Drinking water. Fuck Mountain Dew, man. Mountain Dew don't do shit for you and shit. That's bad for you. That's all it do is make you fat and shit. Fat and out of shape. Like, bro, you picked the wrong thing to advertise. I mean, at least Zach LaVine, like, he ain't fat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got that thin frame shit. But you? Oh, no. When I saw that, I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, oh hell no, man, Zion, man, like that's crazy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that they sit here telling us, like, see, that's why I said the media will lie to you right in your fucking face and shit. They sat over here and said, oh, Zion, he been putting in work in the off season. He look like a beast and shit. And I was like, okay, we gonna see. And then when they showed that motherfucking commercial, that Mountain Dew commercial, I was like, man, they some piece of shit, bro. Like, they straight up here and lied to us and shit, talking about, oh, Zion been putting in work. He ain't been putting in work on motherfucking Mountain Dew and Cajun food and shit. Tacos and motherfucking burritos and shit. He ain't missing no motherfucking meals down there. John Morant gonna be in the playoffs this year. You know what I'm saying? Zion, man, he gotta get his body together, man. He gotta get his shit together, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get that shit together, man. You know, you gotta get it together. But yeah, we got, like I said, five, five NBA games, 3 college basketball games, 2 NFL games today. What you gonna do, man? You know what I'm saying? Hit me up on Twitter, bruh. Hit me up on Twitter. Like I said, we got $25 a sport or $40 all sports package. And we got 1 college football game today. Yeah, man, shit. Merry Christmas, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all celebrate that, man, Merry Christmas, man. You know, year's over with, man. You know what I'm saying? We had a long run, man. We had a long run. Just thank God that, you know what I'm saying, they ain't cancel no more games and shit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get this NFL in today. And then they got NFL tomorrow. So, you know what I'm saying? NFL is gonna be live today and tomorrow. It's going down. You know, all the big boys play tomorrow on 26. Got the Ravens and the Bengals, Tampa Bay, Carolina, Washington football team versus Dallas, and then the Lions and the Falcons, and the Rams and the Vikings, and the Bills and the Patriots. Damn, the Patriots, they -2. Like I thought they was giving New England motherfucking point. I thought the Bills was giving New England points and shit. Last time I looked at the spread, see, that's how fast that shit switch up. That shit switch up fast. Jaguars and the Jets, Giants and the Eagles, Chargers and the Texans, Bears and the Seahawks. They said Nick Foles was starting for Chicago and shit. Damn. I thought Nick Foles had retired and shit. They said he's starting. I'm like, what happened to What happened to Fields? He must have got injured again and shit, man. They might as well just shut Fields down for the season, man. Like, y'all ain't got no protection for him, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, got him broke down again, man. That's crazy, man. He went to the wrong franchise, man. You know, my last play that I had put out for my free play was Tennessee +4, and they won the game outright. You know what I'm saying? Gave you a winner out the door. +135. I just knew it, man. I'm like, man, I ain't got no fucking. I'm like, how the hell Garoppolo giving motherfucking Tennessee 4 points at home and shit? Like, Garoppolo ain't that good, man. You just saw it. You just saw it, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? All you got to do is cover motherfucking Kittle, and all that shit gets shut down. Like, you know what I'm saying? All that shit gets shut down, bro. Like, that's his security blanket. If you can cover Kittle, you shut Jimmy G down, and that's what the fuck Tennessee did and shit. Coming out throwing picks and shit. Steelers and the Chiefs, Broncos and the Raiders, and the Dolphins and the Saints. That shit was crazy, man. They mouth Tampa Bay, they mouth the goal. Like, damn, I ain't seen, it's been a long time since I seen a game where Tom Brady ain't scored no points. Like, I was like, damn, I couldn't believe in this shit. Like, damn, mouth. Mouth, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mouth your motherfucking ass, man. Like, bruh, like, telling you. They better not let motherfucking New Orleans in the motherfucking playoffs, boy. They get in that motherfucking, boy. I'm telling you, this shit it's gonna hit the fan fast. But they too far out, though. No, this the AFC. No, they right there. They right there at 5. They right there. They tied with Philly and Minnesota. Like, man, you slip up New Orleans in that bitch. And I'm going to predict it now. I think New Orleans going to get in that motherfucker. I think New Orleans going to get in. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you a lock right now. New Orleans. New Orleans. And New Orleans on the money line, bro. Monday, December 27th. I'm giving you a lock, bro. You welcome. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a beast at what I do, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody motherfucking duplicate what the fuck I do, man. Where's the money at? Okay. +115. You need to go lock that in now. You know what I'm saying? Take New Orleans on the money line. We don't even need the 2 points. They gonna win the game. New Orleans gonna win the game and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Take New Orleans on the money line for Monday. You know what I'm saying? You could thank me later and shit. You know, you know what I'm saying, put you $100 on that. You know, $100, $150 on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm very confident that New Orleans gonna win. You know what I'm saying? I would drop 200 on that. You know what I'm saying? Sap right now. I'm gonna lock that in when I get off. When I get off here, I'm locking that in. I'm locking that in. Yeah. You're welcome. You know. If you want any more plays, you already know what you got to do, man. You got to hit me up, man. Like, I got more. I just gave you that one right there. You know what I'm saying? I got more. You know, they try to come over here and steal my. Nah, you ain't stealing none of my plays. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I'm doing and shit. I stand behind my plays 100%. If I tell you to take it, you know what I'm saying? I'm 100% behind it. So make sure you got New Orleans on the money line Monday, December 27th, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got that. 200 on the Saints. That's the official play. I'm about to sweep this board in college basketball today. It's only 3 games. It was supposed to be 4. It was only 3, man. It was supposed to be 4 games today. But I'm going to sweep this little board today. I'm sweeping college basketball today. And then we're going to come over here to the motherfucking NBA. And then I'm sweeping NBA too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We do an 18 parlay, 5 NBA. Yeah, 5 NBA and then 3 in college basketball. I'm about to sweep this shit, man. I'm about to sweep the board. Shit looking too sweet out here, man. Shit looking too sweet out here. So I will be getting me some NBA money today, along with some college basketball money. I wanted that 4th game, but I'll take it. You know, shit. We ain't had no action yesterday. Well, nothing yesterday. I was like, man, fuck. You ain't got no action today, man. And we got 1 college football game today, Georgia State versus Ball State. Georgia State is they from the same conference, Louisiana Lafayette and shit, Raising Cajuns and shit. They in their conference. And Ball State, I think they in the MAC, right? Ball State, yeah, they in the MAC. Yeah, that's the MAC conference. They smacked Buffalo 20-3. I'm gonna give you another lock, man. I'm gonna give you another lock. I'm gonna take Ball State plus the 6. I don't know if they're gonna win. You know, the money line look nice, plus 180. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll sprinkle some dough on the money line just in case, but I feel more confident with the plus 6, though. I feel confident with plus 6, so I would take Ball State plus 6. Go ahead, buy the extra point. Fuck the 5.5. Fuck that. We're going to buy the extra point. We will always want a solid number. Anytime you see a number and a hook next to it, either go up on the number or go down on the number. Never settle for the hook unless you got the hook on your side. Other than that, fuck the hook. Right? They put the hook in there for you to lose and shit. So I always want a solid number when I see a hook. So 5.5, you can keep that. I'm gonna buy the extra point, make it a solid 6. Take Ball State today. Then, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and sprinkle some dough on that money line. $40, $50 on Ball State plus 180. And sit back and wait. Game start at 2:30 today. You know what I'm saying? Ball State win. You can thank me like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I got that lock from Parlay King, man. Dang, I just heard an accident and shit right in front of the motherfucking studios. I don't see that shit. I heard something. I heard somebody gonna fucking slap on their brakes and shit. All right, man, let's get back to this money, man. Ball State plus 6, man. I'm gonna make that an official play. Sprinkle some money on money line. And then I already gave you New Orleans Monday night on the money line. We don't even want the 2 points. They can have that 2 points. You can have that. We want the money line plus 115. You can 2-team parlay that up if you really, you know what I'm saying, if you really want to take chances, you know what I'm saying, if you a big chancer, big gambler, you can do Ball State on the money line, parlay that up with New Orleans on the money line, drop you a couple hundred on that, you know what I'm saying, that's just if you feel froggy. But like I said, I feel more confident with the points. I'm gonna put some money on the money line just in case Ball State win the game outright. But I would definitely take the 6 points. Game starts at 2:30. That's just college football for the day. Just one game for the day. And then, like I said, we got NBA, man. NBA. We got 5 games today. Get in the game, man. You know what I'm saying? We already in the game. We locked in, man. We just waiting on game time. 2:30 today. All this shit crank off at 2:30. And then we got NFL hard body. You know what I'm saying? NFL hard body today. You know what I'm saying? Get in the game, man. Like I see so much, it's so much money out here today, man. You know what I'm saying? We got 2 games today in the NFL. We just only got 2. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna sweep that shit. We're gonna sweep these 2 games today. We're trying to sweep everything today, man. Everything. College basketball. Sweeping this. You know what I'm saying? 3 games. It was supposed to be 4. I don't know what happened to the other game. Guess they got COVID or some shit. Big boy NFL, man. I gave you a lock, man. New Orleans. Monday night on the money line. Plus 115. Even if you lose today or tomorrow or whatever and shit, make sure you put some money on New Orleans on the money line for Monday, man. They gonna win this game. New Orleans is gonna win this game. Look at this shit. See, this how the suckers back. 82% of the money is on Miami. I love that. I love it. You can have Miami and shit. There's no fucking way that Tua coming up in New Orleans getting a dub. Like, nah, it's not happening. Tom Brady couldn't do it, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you ain't gonna do it. You know, I'm shocked that, you know what I'm saying? I'm shocked that Miami is the favorite on the road. Like, see, you know what I'm saying? Your average, like I said, 82% of the suckers is on Miami. I'm glad they on Miami and shit, because I'm on the other side with New Orleans on the money line, confident about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm confident, very confident. You know, we had some major dough shit. You know what I'm saying? We go to the motherfucking casino and drop some serious cash on that shit. But you know, we'll drop a couple hundred on that. Put 200 on New Orleans money line Monday. Like, I'm very confident in that shit. Over and under is set at 37.5. Man, under all day long. I'm giving you locks, man. Like, can't nobody do it like me. I'm telling you, man. They can't do it like me. They can't do it like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? New Orleans on the money line and the under 37 and a half. Keep the hook on there. Keep that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit going under. I see picks to the house from, you know what I'm saying, from the Saints. You know, Tom Brady couldn't get the job done, and he GOAT status. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady GOAT status. He couldn't get the job done. 0 points. 0. Then Aaron Rodgers go up in there. What Aaron Rodgers do? He get 3 points. Look at the schedule. Look at the schedule and shit. There's no only schedule. All right, let's see. Where Green Bay at? Oh, there's I don't know whose schedule is this. All right, no Orleans schedule. All right, Green Bay. Smack Green Bay. 38-3. That was game 1. Jameis Winston and shit. I was all over New Orleans in that game. I was all over New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? New Orleans was getting 7 points in that game. No, they getting 3. I was all over that. Winston went ham, 5 touches. Look at Aaron Rodgers, 133 yards passing, 2 picks. 2. You really think that? You really think Tua, that's barely playing, his back barely healthy, gonna go on the road, to New Orleans and get a dub? Like, man, is you crazy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all these people, the 82% of these people, you going down. You going down. You know what I'm saying? Just saw what they just did to the GOAT. 9-0. Mouth. Look, all them zeros and shit. So all those zeros, man. Like 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? GOAT. And look, they won with Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill. Brady 214, one touch. Like he actually played better than Aaron Rodgers. Like Aaron Rodgers threw for 133 and 2 picks. Brady threw one pick, but still look at this shit. I was all over New Orleans. 73% of the money was on Tampa Bay minus 11. I was laughing like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, hell no. Nah. As soon as I saw that spread, I jumped on that. Like, man, there's no way. And like I said, man, we all over New Orleans on the money line. Let me see. Fun fact. The Saints have won the last 3 games against the Dolphins, with the most recent being 20-0 in Miami in 2017. The last time the Dolphins was victorious in this series was Week 8 in 2005, is which the last time the Saints played them without Drew Brees. Miami is currently on a 6-game winning streak, its longest winning streak, 6 straight in 2016. The Miami Dolphins haven't won 7 consecutive games since 1985. Man, come on, man. 1985, that was motherfucking when they had Dan Marino and shit. You know what I'm saying? That look, the stats is telling you, like, you know what I'm saying? All these suckers on Miami and shit, you gonna lose. You're gonna lose your money. You might as well just open your window and just throw your money out the window. Just throw that shit out there and let somebody else get that shit. That's what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Just opening up the door and just throwing your money out the window and just let somebody else get your money. All right, playing in the second game of the season, Duke Johnson rushed for 107, 2 touches in Miami's 31-21 win over the Jets. Come on, man. You rumbling with the Jets. Drafted from Miami, Florida in 2015, Johnson had multiple rushing touchdowns in the same game for the first time in his NFL career. Blah, 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 bullshit. New Orleans beat Tampa Bay 9-0 in his first game as the Bucs had 22 picks. It was the third time in team history that Saints opponents have scored 0 points and thrown so many incompletions, also in 2012 and 1974. In his 7 starts at quarterback, the Saints' Taysom Hill has a record of 5-2 in completion, 63% of his passes. The only quarterback with a higher completion percentage through 7 starts with New Orleans was Drew Brees. Drew Brees, he was the NFL all-time leader in passing yards before Tom Brady passed him up and shit, man. The Dolphins are 3-11 when playing on 3-11. Look at that shit. 3-11 when playing on Mondays dating back to the 2006 season. That is the worst record on Monday of any team in that span, and includes a 38-17 loss at New Orleans in 2013. And everybody, 82% of the money is on Miami and shit. That's why I said, like, that's why I'm good at what I do, man. You know what I'm saying? We all own New Orleans money line. We gonna get paid Monday. Like, that's just extra. Like, we gonna get paid today in college basketball and the NBA. And we gonna get a check from the NFL today, too. You want more plays in the NFL? You got to hit me up on Twitter, girl. DM me on Twitter. Make sure you have a Cash App or a PayPal. And let's do some business, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me get you a check this weekend. You can get a check today if you want all the sports. You can still get a check if you take one sport. You know what I'm saying? You $100 better. You can get you a check, $50 better, $45 better. Don't matter, man. And one thing about gambling, man, you always got the next day. That's always the good thing about it. You know what I'm saying? Even if we do win today, you know what I'm saying? We got tomorrow, the next day, and the next day, and the next day. So that's what I love about gambling, man. We always got another day and shit, man. Yesterday it was real rough because it wasn't shit on fucking TV. Nothing. Nothing. No action or shit. Like, you would have thought they would have had one game right now. I mean, you motherfucker shit. You gotta wait till Christmas for that shit. Dang. New Orleans on the money line, man. Ball State +6. Sprinkle something on money line +180. If you got patience, you can parlay that and New Orleans together. But if you're going to parlay it, take the points. Take the points. I don't feel that confident with the money line. I'm going to just sprinkle a little something on the money line just in case. You know, but I feel more confident with the 6 points in my pocket. And I definitely feel confident with New Orleans. Like, all systems go. New Orleans money line. All systems go. Drop whatever you can on that. It's going to be a lovely day. Games don't start to 2:30. Nah, the Knicks and ATL start at 12. Let's see what time college basketball start at. 1:30. All right, 1:30 for college basketball. 4:30 for the NFL. Then the night game is the 8:15. So you know what to do, man. Hit me up on Twitter. 25 a sport or $40 all sports package. Cash App or PayPal. Hit me